NASA has recently captured a mysterious space object that is moving towards the Earth at an incredible speed. Scientists say that this is no ordinary space rock. In fact, there may be some secret behind it, which is beyond our understanding till now. Initially, it was noted as a point of light shining on the background of stars, but its speed and direction surprised everyone. And when leaked pictures from NASA Hubble telescope came out, the mystery deepened further, because the comet seen in it was facing the Sun. Normally, the tail of every comet is in the opposite direction from the Sun, but this time, all the laws of physics seem to have been reversed. This is only the third guest from outside the solar system, but its actions have given sleepless nights to astronomers. Running at a speed of about 130,000 miles per hour, this ancient visitor is doing such things, which are not expected from any natural comet. Looking at its trajectory, it seems as if it has been planned by someone in advance, because it is going to pass very close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. And the most mysterious thing, when it will be at the peak of its light and activity. At the same time, it will hide behind the Sun, from where none of our telescopic eyes will be able to reach it. So, is this just a coincidence? Or is there really a hidden message in it? The revelations to come may completely shake our way of understanding the universe. Beginning of mysterious discovery. The story begins with a telescopic observation of NASA. It was nighttime and scientists were monitoring the sky with their big telescopes. Suddenly they saw a small spot among millions of stars. At first glance, it looked like an ordinary shining light, just like small stars keep twinkling in the sky. But the difference was that this spot was not stable. It was slowly changing its position. That is, instead of appearing stable like the other stars, it was moving. This was the surprising thing for the scientists. Usually, when stars are seen through a telescope, they appear to be stationary at one place, because they are so far away from us that their real movement is not visible. But this spot was seen moving a little bit, moving forward as compared to the other stars. The scientists immediately realized that this is not an ordinary star or the light of the galaxy, but it could be a new object entering our solar system. As soon as its movement was recorded, there was a stir. Experts sitting in NASA's control room checked the data again and again. They thought that maybe it is a computer error, or there is some disturbance in the imaging system. But as the next few hours passed, that bright spot kept changing its direction and moving forward continuously. This time, everyone was convinced that this is really a different kind of object, which is moving towards the Earth and the other planets. Imagine if you are looking at the sky in the dark of night and suddenly see a bright spot among millions of stars moving in a different direction from the rest. How would you feel? This is what the scientists felt. This discovery looked small, but it was raising big questions. What is this object? Is it an ordinary meteor that is coming towards the Earth? Or is it a space comet that has entered our solar system? NASA immediately alerted more telescopes so that this object could be observed more closely. Astronomers started noting its brightness, size, and speed. The mystery deepened with every new data. Because this object was not behaving at all like meteors or comets usually do. In the world of scientists, too, sometimes small hints lead to big revelations. The same happened this time, too. This story that started with a small spot slowly started turning into a mysterious discovery. Discussions began among scientists. Some were saying that it was a normal space rock. Some believed that it could be an interstellar visitor, that is, a guest from outside our solar system. And some experts considered it even more strange. Hubble's leaked pictures and shocking secret. When NASA detected this mysterious object, initially everyone thought that it would be an ordinary comet. But as soon as some pictures taken from the Hubble Space Telescope came out, the story changed completely. At first, NASA did not share these pictures with the general public, but somehow some images got leaked, and those pictures started creating a stir in the entire scientific community. Now you must be wondering, what was so special in these images? Actually, the biggest identity of a comet is its tail. When a comet comes near the Sun, the ice and gas present on its surface get heated and come out, and due to sunlight and wind, its tail is always in the opposite direction from the Sun. This is a kind of firm rule of science. The tail is pushed away from the Sun due to the pressure of solar wind and radiation. But the scene seen in Hubble's pictures shook everyone. The tail of this mysterious object was towards the Sun, that is, in the exact opposite direction. This does not match any known scientific theory. It is considered almost impossible because it does not make any logic according to physics. So then the question arises, how can this happen? Is this object really a comet or something else? The first reaction of scientists was very shocking. Many experts said that perhaps the pictures are not correct, or there is some error in the data. Some even said that perhaps it is looking like this due to lensing effect or some special angle. But as more pictures came out, it became clear that the data is absolutely correct. The tail of the comet was really towards the Sun. This is where the mystery started to deepen, because if this is true, then it means that this object is outside the rules we understand. Many scientists said that this object may not be an ordinary comet but some new type of space object. Some people even claimed that it may be artificial, that is, sent by some other civilization. Just imagine, in the world of science where there is some rule for everything, if an object comes and breaks all the rules, what will be the condition of scientists? This was the reason why these leaked pictures of Hubble sparked a discussion all over the world. Some astronomers were very excited that this could be a new discovery, while many people were worried that if it is not natural, then what is it, and why has it come so deep inside our solar system? This discovery forced scientists to reconsider their old theories. Till now we knew that the tail of a comet will always be in the opposite direction from the Sun. But this object showed that there are such mysteries in the universe which we have not been able to understand till now. So these pictures of Hubble suddenly turned a small, mysterious spot into a big puzzle. Now, it is not just another comet, but has become a question that has surprised and confused the scientists. And perhaps this was the moment when the world realized that there is a big secret hidden behind this object. Interstellar guest, only for the third time. Our solar system is hit by small meteors and comets every day. But most of these objects come from our own solar system, that is, from the icy belts or asteroid belts here. But very rarely has it happened that a guest has come not from very far, from the neighborhood of our stars, but from the world of a completely different star. Such objects are called interstellar objects. So far, only 2 such guests have been recorded in human history. The first name is Oumuamua. This object was seen in 2017. Initially, it was considered a comet, but as the data was received, everything started going wrong. Its shape was not like a round stone, but looked like a long and flat rod. Not only this, its speed was also very strange, and instead of getting bound by the gravity of the Sun, it went straight away. Some scientists even said that it could also be a probe sent by an alien civilization. A Harvard scientist named Avi Loeb wrote an entire book claiming that Oumuamua was not natural. Although not everyone agreed, it was accepted that this object was very mysterious. The second guest arrived in 2019, who was named Borisov. It was discovered by an amateur astronomer, Gennady Borisov. This time the matter was more clear. It looked like an ordinary comet, with a long tail pointing away from the sun and gas and dust coming out. Scientists breathed a sigh of relief that at least this object is what physics tells it to be. But despite this, it was special, because it was the first confirmed comet from outside our solar system. And now the third interstellar visitor has arrived. 3I/ATLAS. This is the mysterious object that has shaken the world of scientists. Why? Because it has more anomalies than the first two guests. Oumuamua was mysterious, but it had no tail. Borisov was a normal comet, but was interstellar. But this new guest turned out to be even more strange than both of them. The biggest thing is that its tail is facing the sun. This is completely against physics. Second thing, it is not emitting any gas, whereas comets, like Borisov, emit both gas and dust. Third thing, its trajectory is not random like a natural comet. Rather, it seems as if someone has sent it after calculating. And fourth, its size. Initial estimates suggest that it could be larger than 5 kilometers, that is, the largest interstellar object till date. If you compare, the picture becomes clear. Oumuamua raised questions about whether it was alien technology. Borisov gave us some confidence that interstellar objects can also be normal. But 3I/ATLAS again confused everyone. It's as if the universe is saying, "You are not ready to understand me yet." For scientists, this third visitor is not just another record, but a proof that our solar system is really an open door to the universe. Guests keep coming from outside worlds, and every time they challenge our thinking. But this time, the matter seems more serious because 3I/ATLAS is not behaving like an ordinary comet. So now the question is this really natural or a message from the universe? We have left behind Oumuamua and Borisov, but this third guest may change our understanding of the universe forever. Imagine, what would it mean if something is running at a speed of 130,000 miles per hour? This speed is so high that even if the fastest bullet or rocket on Earth has to run along with it, it will seem like a tortoise in front of it. Our space missions, such as Apollo mission or International Space Station, their speed is also very slow in front of this speed. Now just think, if an object coming at such a high speed enters our solar system and passes by the planets, then why will scientists lose sleep? Tracking an object at such a high speed is not an easy task. Its movement has to be continuously observed through a telescope, and its position changes in a few hours. For example, if a car comes slowly on the road, we can see it from a distance and guess where it will go. But if the same car suddenly passes at a speed of 400 kilometers, then we will not be able to keep an eye on it. The same is the case with this object. Scientists have to do new calculations every minute as to when and where it will reach and at what distance it will remain. Now the question arises, can it be a threat to the Earth and other planets? As per the current calculations, it is not going to hit the Earth directly, but its coming near is quite stressful. Because if its direction changes even a little, then such a huge object can hit a planet or moon. And if it hits the Earth, then it is difficult to even imagine how much destruction it can cause. If a 5-kilometer wide rock fell on Earth, it could change the weather and life on the entire planet, just like the dinosaurs were wiped out millions of years ago. Now let's look at its trajectory, that is, which path it is taking. Normal comets and meteorites pass in a straight or slightly curved random direction, but the path of this object is very strange. It will first pass near Mars, then near Venus, and then near Jupiter. That is, passing near the 3 big planets with absolutely perfect timing. Scientists say that such a perfect line is extremely impossible for a random object. This is where the doubts grew further. Some experts said that this path reminds us of NASA's space missions. When NASA sent Voyager, its engineers had carefully designed the trajectory so that it could use the gravity of the planets to become faster and exit the solar system. That is, a completely planned path. Now imagine if an object is taking exactly the same path, first near one planet, then near another, and then near the third. Then the doubt will definitely arise that there is some intelligent mind behind it. This is what is bothering the scientists. If it was really random, then there would be more chances of it colliding with the planets or going away. But it is very unusual for it to pass so close and comfortably near three big planets, as if someone has done the calculations beforehand. One of the most strange things about this mysterious object is that it hides behind the sun. According to astronomers, when a comet reaches the sun, it becomes the brightest and most active. Its tail is long, gas and dust come out, and scientists get the best opportunity to study it. But in the case of 3I/ATLAS, the strange coincidence is that at the very time when it will be at the peak of its brightness and activity, it will go behind the sun. This means that telescopes watching from Earth will not be able to capture it at the most important moment. Now the question is this just a coincidence, or does it really seem like a calculated move? Many scientists consider it a coincidence, but some say that if something hides behind the sun with such precise timing, then it is not easy to ignore it. Apart from this, its behavior is also very confusing. Spectroscopic tests, that is, tests that determine which elements or gases are coming out of an object, have given surprising results. When normal comets come close to the sun, their ice melts and releases gas, and this gas causes their shine and tail. But instead of releasing gas, this object is only releasing dust. That is, no normal gaseous activity was seen in it. This thing confuses the scientists even more, because it means that it is either not like a normal comet, or it contains some other kind of material that we have not been able to understand yet. Some experts also say that if it is only spreading dust, then it is possible that its structure is completely different, perhaps like an artificial object. And now, let's come to its size. According to initial data, its diameter can be up to 5.6 kilometers. Just imagine, a 5.6-kilometer wide rock or comet is passing by us. Such a large interstellar object has never been seen before. Previous guests like Oumuamua and Borisov were smaller in comparison, but this one could be the largest. If such a large object collides with Earth or any planet, its impact will be devastating. Scientists believe that millions of years ago, dinosaurs were also wiped out because of a large meteorite, which was about 10 kilometers wide. That is, the size of this object is enough to change life on Earth. So now imagine, an object that hides behind the sun at the most crucial time, spreads only dust instead of gas, and whose size is record-breaking. Is all this a coincidence, or is the universe giving us some signal? This is a hot discussion among scientists. Some consider it natural, some call it a mysterious artificial object. But it is certain that this interstellar guest is one of the most unique and most dangerous visitors seen so far. As new information about this mysterious object came to light, the concern of astronomers also increased. Some experts say that perhaps this is not natural at all. You must have heard the name of Harvard University's famous scientist, Avi Loeb. He had earlier described Oumuamua as an alien probe, i.e., a device sent by an alien civilization. Regarding this new object 3I/ATLAS, some experts also believe that it has such strange patterns that it is difficult to call it just a coincidence. A debate has started in the scientific community around the world. Some are considering it an interstellar comet. Some are calling it an object of a completely different category. And some people are openly saying that this could be the first concrete proof for humanity that we are not alone in the universe. At the same time, both curiosity and fear are increasing among the general public. People are wondering, is this a warning from the universe or just another astronomical event? Now, the big question to you, if you saw its picture for the first time, would you consider it an ordinary comet? Or would you also see something more mysterious in it? Do tell us in the comments. And yes, there are more surprising updates to come in this story, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because what is coming may change your way of looking at the universe forever.